Come join me and we will begin. So here we are again, moving into intense holiday season. So today we are going to prepare the back for all this work of hauling boxes in and out, trees up and down, all of that. So we're going to take care of the back. So join me, come around, come down, and we will begin. Come on to the back. Let yourself down. Come into the body. Come home to the body. Come home to the body. Find the breath. Feel the breath. Find the breath and feel the breath. This is the path to the inside. So as we begin our own personal assessment, we want to discover if any part of the body is feeling tense or tight. We want to notice that. If we have any sore spots we're taking care of, we'll notice that. So we're making our way into preparing the body for everything that comes for strengthening and stretching the back. So we warm up in our typical way of just bringing more circulation into the muscles. With a very gentle warm up, I like to begin gripping gently and inhale up and over and exhale down. Your own pace with this. It's an inhale on the lift up and over and an exhale on the release. Warming up the upper back, the shoulders, the neck through movement. So it's a bit of a stretch when you come up and over and a release when you come back down. Okay, let the hands come to rest. Press the hands down, press the arms down and feel the upper back contract. Soften the hands, soften the arms, feel the upper back relax. Do it again, identifying the shoulders, the upper back as you press the hands and feel contract the shoulders and the upper back. And as you soften the hands, feel it relax. So that's the feeling tone of the upper back. Now let's move through to the mid back and into the low back. So press the waist, feel that stretch, release, feel whatever spring back is there. It's an exhale, press the waist. There's a bit of stretch. On the release, there's a bit of spring back. So this is different for each. As you press, there's stretch coming all along the spine. Pause, feel it. On the release, pause, feel it. Let's try it again. Press and feel stretch. Release, feel that. Now we'll move our way below the waist. So let's pick up the knees, hug up the knees, and feel stretch into the low back. Circle a few, massaging the muscles of the low back, increasing circulation. And we'll just do a few circles each way as we are discovering, contract, and stretch all along the spine. Bring the feet to rest. Now, let's feel stretch as we bring one arm up and over. Let the elbow bend as much as it wants to. And feel the stretch that's going from the rib cage up the spine into the shoulder and bringing in all of the upper back. Feel that stretch on that side. Just let the arm feel heavy and relaxed. As we explore that stretch, okay, we're ready to release, bring it down. Other side may not feel quite the same. You might need to bend the elbow more. I do. And let it come to rest and stay. Feel whatever's going on there. So I have a lot more sensation on this side because my right shoulder has a few little glitches in it recently. And so I'm just trying to discover and take care. So this is stretch for rib cage, shoulder, upper arm, upper back. Feel it here. Release it down, feel it come back to rest and relax. Take a breath. So pick up the knees, hug up the knees, bring the hands behind the knees. We'll do a few as inhale, extend, exhale, bend. Extend and bend. Your own pacing. So we're bringing the stretch into the back of the leg. And this affects the low back because this muscle attaches into the hip and the hip affects the spine. It's all connected. So everything, we want to keep everything strong and flexible. This is about the flexibility on the extension. Flexibility on the extension in the back of the leg. Feel it. And at the same time in the front, while the back is stretched, the front is contracted. So we'll do a few more. Just exploring the stretch sensation. And then we'll come to a rest and bring the feet down, arms alongside. Again, we explore the length of the spine, the muscles of the upper back, mid back, and low back. So we have the feet just a comfortable distance apart. We're going to press the feet and lift the hips. Pause here. Press the hands down. Feel the shoulders in the upper back. Soften the hands. Round your spine down from the shoulders, through the ribs, from the ribs to the waist, from the waist to below the waist. Come back to rest and take a breath. Now we'll bring feet touch, knees touch. We'll press up again. This is bringing more work into the low back as we stay. Press the hands down. Feel the shoulders in the upper back. Soften the hands. Round your way down again. Take your time with it. Waist before hips as much as you can. When you're down, when you're there, come to a rest and take a breath. Now separate the feet. Bring the feet wider. Press the feet, lift the hips, press up high, press the hands down, feel the upper back. Soften the hands, round your way. Slowly down, bit by bit, rounding, rounding, rounding down. Bring the feet back to hip width apart. Take a breath. So when we change the position of the feet, this is affecting the muscles in the low back and hip and creating a different demand there. So that's part of what we're up to. Okay, let's pick up the knees once more and extend, stretch, 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 and bend. Extend, stretch, 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 and bend. Feet to rest, spinal twist, arms are wide, knees to the side. And inhale back. And alternate sides. Moving with the breath, let's exhale into the twist, inhale back. So as you exhale into the twist, feel it up into the ribs and into the spine. The whole back is affected by the twist. Whole back is affected by the twist. So I feel tug under my shoulder blades as I come deeper into the twist. Now I'm back to the center and I'm coming to rest and releasing the arms and pick up the knees and circle the knees. This is just part of our warm-up to lubricate everything we're going to be working. Lubricate it through movement, circulation, warming up muscle groups, checking in with the body, coming home to the body. Coming home to the body and finish the hug and feet to rest, and hands to rest and breath. Take a breath. Relax. So next we prepare to come over onto hands and knees. This is part of our regular warm-up series, so let's, in any way that you like, roll on over. Come on to hands and knees. We're moving into Chakravakasana, and this is about discovery of the back again. So we start on hands and knees. We pull the belly in, drop the elbows wide, then move on back, bring the hips to the heels. Where is the stretch? Find it, feel it. Return, lifting ribs, lifting chin. Repeating, Chakravakasana. Your own comfortable pacing as you discover what's feeling good, what's feeling iffy, what do I notice as I warm up the body, as I prepare. So this is a combination of stretch when you drop back and contract as you return. Stretch and contract, then pause. Stretch again. This one we call angry cat, tucking chin, tucking tailbone, pressing ribs up, pressing hands down. Feel the stretch all the way along the spine. finishing, release. Release and drop the hips back. Drop the hips back and bring the arms longer, wider. Pause, feel it. When you come forward, you're dropping the hips. The whole back is moving into contract. As you press back, same region moves into stretch. And repeat. Your own pacing. What you feel and where you feel it, unique to each. Unique to each. You tune into your structure, to your energy, so you can take good care. This is our final here. When you press back, it's a stay. The breath is free. We're finishing with this stretch, so we'll release the arms. We'll make your way up to stand. Make your way to standing. Find mountain. Find your inner mountain with the feet hip width apart, toes soft, relaxed, knees unlocked. Coming up the line, tailbone tuck for some. For all, extension through the crown. For all, shoulders up, back, and down. Feel it solid. Feel it steady and strong. Feel the stillness. Final breath here. Now we move into this posture we call ragdoll, where we're dropping the chin and feeling the whole neck stretch. Now we're going to round down one vertebra at a time from the neck into the upper back, rounding, into the mid back, rounding, moving down toward the waist, rounding, 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 rounding. When you get to the hips, the stretch goes into the legs. Go ahead and let that happen. Stay here and feel it. Knees are soft. Breath is free. We're going to round back up. So first it is legs, and we stack one vertebra on top of the lower one, and then the next one, and the next one, rounding your way. Back up the line, stacking each vertebra along the spine. And the final to come into place is the weight of the head. Come back to mountain and feel it. Soft toes and knees, tailbone tuck for some, extension, shoulders, breath, energy. Release for side stretch. Extend up. Exhale, tip a bit. Inhale, return. Keep the knees soft. Exhale, tip a bit. Inhale, return. Exhale, tipping a bit more. Inhale, return. Keep the knees soft. Exhale, side stretch. Return. Final side stretch. Come back and release. Compare the two sides. The side that's stretched and the side that hasn't stretched yet. Feel the difference. Okay. Second side, extend. And a little tip. Return. Where exhale, tip. Inhale, return. Keep the knees soft. As you tip deeper and deeper, stretching down the side of the back. Here's our final stretch of the side of the back. Keep the knees soft. Come back up, back up, back up, and release. Check back in. Now we move through a little series of dropping into forward bend, Utkatasana, and back. So inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, down, 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 down. Drop hips, lift chest. Come into Utkatasana. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. All the way down. Drop hips, lift chest. And exhale down. Arms wide, return. Forward bend. Drop hips, lift chest, bring the arms out and back. Arms wide, return. Exhale down. Drop the hips, lift the chest. We're working the muscles of the back. Contract and stretch. One more of these. Inhale, up. Exhale down. Drop the hips, lift the chest, contracting the back. And exhale down. Come back up and release. Come back to mountain. Toes, knees, Unlocking, unlocking, tucking tailbone for some. Extension through the crown. Shoulders up, back, down. Feel the breath. Feel the energy. Feel whatever is going on with your structure. Find the breath. Feel the breath. Final breath here. So let's release and turn. Let's turn and bring one foot forward to the side, other foot back and wide. So now we're going to bring both hands behind the back and rest them at the waist. Rest the hands at the waist, lean back. What you're feeling here is lumbar curve. The curve just above the waist. We're going to maintain that curve. So your job here is to soften the knee, fold forward in space, maintain the curve. See what it takes, how far you can go. So you can't go all the way down. Maintain the curve. Okay, now the outside arm, bring it forward and stay. The other hand is resting in the curve. On the exhale, bring the hand down, lose the curve, round the back, stay, stretch. Feel the stretch under the hand in the back. Press the hand, feel the shoulders, feel the curve return under the hand in the back. Once you've got it, bring the other arm back up. And on the inhale, come back up, back up, back up. And release, and change sides. Foot forward, wide. Foot back, wide. Hands into the lumbar spine. Knee soft. Lean back and feel the curve. Your job is to maintain that curve, so you've got to soften the knee, come forward in space, bring out that arm, and stay. So the arm is adding weight to the work of the back. On the exhale breath, we're going to bring the hand down to the soft knee, feel the curve in the back of the body, lose the curve, feel the stretch under the hand in the back. Feel that stretch. Final breath here. Hand presses, shoulders lift, curve returns. Once you've got the curve there, keep the knee soft, bring the arm back up for extra work. And then sweep the arm back to rest in the curve, lift up, lift up, lift up, lean back, and release the arms, release the legs. Take a breath. So now we're going to bring a little work right here by contracting. So we're going to use the balance challenge. Capture the foot, tuck the elbow in. This is contracting the upper back. Lift the fingers away. Balance challenge, stay. So we want the elbow tucking in to contract the muscles along the spine. And then we'll change sides. So go ahead and release, change it out, capture the foot, tuck the elbow in. Keep the elbow tucked in to contract the muscle of the back, all along the spine, shoulder blade area. Final breath, hand, release, relax, return, feet parallel, eyes closed, check back in. Check back in with your soft toes, soft knees. Hands resting in the lumbar. Lean back, feel curve. Okay, soften the knees, bring the shoulders forward in space. Maintain the curve. Deepen the knees as much as you need to maintain the curve. Once you're there, add one arm, adding weight. Add the other arm, adding double weight. Feel the work in the back. You're maintaining the curve. On the next exhale breath, lose the curve around the back, hands to rest, hold back in stretch. Hands press, shoulders lift, feel the curve return. Once you've got it, Maintain, bring both arms. Release one into the curve. Release the other into the curve. Final breath here. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lean back. Deepen the curve and release. Come to the knees. Come on down. Chakravarkasana. Come back to the floor. Return to easy, soft Chakravarkasana. Counter pose here. Just relax. Final breath. So we're going to come to a Vasisthasana, side plank kind of thing on the forearm. So I'm turning to the side, bringing the forearm to the ground, extending the legs, one on top, lift up, bring the arm up and stay. This is a big strengthener for the back. Final breath here. Drop the hips down, bring the arm down, come back to hands and knees. Return to Chakravarkasana, and then we'll do the other side. A few here, easy, soft. And then we'll come forearm on the ground, hips to the side. Bring up the arm and stay. Strength builder for the back. And release back to hands and knees. Return to Chakravarkasana. Breath, movement, make it your own. Taking care of the body, coming into a recovery zone. We'll come to a rest. Pause here. So let's extend one arm and the opposite leg and lift. This is strengthening the leg, the hip, the low back, the middle back. When we're ready to release the hand, release the knee, we'll change sides. Extend the arm, opposite leg, extend, lift, stay. All the muscles in contract are strengthening, the others are stretching, and release, and release. Return to Chakravarkasana, breath free. Easy, soft. Then we'll come to a rest and come on to the belly. Come on down, belly on the ground. Moving into our back strengthening series, the belly down back bends. Begin with elbows forward. Begin with forehead resting. Begin checking in. So find the breath, feel the breath. Body coming back to rest. The pace of the breath reflects the exertion that just went before. So whatever that is for you, that's your normal, that's your natural, that's what we expect. And it's different for each. So accepting what is real. What is real? Body recovering from hard work, sustaining, maintaining, regaining. So for our Cobra series, Bhujangasana, we're bringing the hands alongside, turning the cheek to the side. So we've started here with the feet hip width apart, however they have landed. That's your comfort zone. So we're going to come up 1 inch, then another inch, then a final inch, and then down. So feet are a comfortable distance apart, hands are alongside, cheek is to the side. Okay, we'll point the nose down. Inhale, come up 1 inch, another inch, another inch, and down. Turn the cheek to the side and take a breath. We'll do it again. Point the nose down, come up an inch, another inch, and exhale down, cheek to the side. Change the feet. Feet touch, knees touch. Same plan. Point the nose down, come up an inch, another inch, a final inch, and down, and take a breath. We do it again. Point the nose down, come up an inch, another inch, a final inch, and down. Cheek to the side, release the feet, bring those feet wide. Have a breath. Same pattern here. Point the nose down, come up an inch, another, and down. Down and have a breath. Point the nose down and again come up an inch, another, and down. Down and release. Bring feet touch, bring arms forward, bring forehead to rest. So this is the one where we lift the legs an inch or so and open wide, close and come down. We do 3 sets. This is a strength builder, a powerful strength builder for low back. That's why it's hard. So tailbone tuck for some, forehead resting, feet touch, knees touch. On the inhale, lift the legs an inch and open wide. Close on the exhale, press feet, press knees, come down. Down and take a breath. And again, inhale, lift and open wide. Close on the exhale, press feet, press knees, and down. Down and take a breath. Our final set. On the inhale, lift and open wide. Close on the exhale, press feet, press knees, come down. Down and release. Release the arms alongside. Turn the cheek to the side. Let the feet separate as much as they want. Check in. Check in with the breath. Find the breath. Feel the breath. And let it happen. Let it play out. Breath coming back to resting place in its own perfect timing. So this exertion keeps resilience, keeps capacity, restores and regains. We're in charge of the aging process. So our final belly down series, we'll work the whole back. So we'll point the nose down, press the palms up, peel the ribs up, lift the feet, and stay. So there's contraction, the neck, between the shoulder blades, all down the spine to the waist, below the waist into the low back and the hips and the upper legs. It's all in contract, and we're letting it down. Down and breath. Breath is free. Breath is free, coming back to rest. No demand here, everything at rest. So now we'll be coming to sit. So in any way that you like, release the arms, press back, come to Chakravarkasana. If you want to bring your mat in, or even sit on it, I'll be sitting on my mat. And now I'm bringing the mat, and I'm going to sit on it and come into an asymmetrical stretch and a forward bend. So go ahead and sit back and sit on the mat if you like or not. We're tucking one foot under, bringing the hand across, bringing the other hand behind. Now with the breath, lengthen. On the exhale, deepen and deepen. With each exhale, deepening the rotation of the shoulders, deepening the twist. Final breath here. Let's release the head out. Release arms, shoulders, hips, and belly, and come back. Now the leg that is extended, that hand is at the low back. Bring the other arm overhead. This is going to be an asymmetrical stretch. So stretch up with the fingers and tip and touch. Stretch from the hand through the wrist, to the elbow, to the shoulder, across the back, to the hip, and down the extended leg. Final breath here. Release the head, release the arm, release the leg. We'll swap it out for the other set. Tucking the foot under, extending the leg on top. Bring the hand across. Bring the other hand behind. Now the breath lengthen, gradually and gently. With the exhale breaths, deepen your way. Deepen your way into this twist. Feel it in the ribs. Feel it in the outer ribs. Feel it in the inner ribs. Picture it in the spine. Final breath here. Release the head. Release. Hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly. Back to center. The extended leg, that arm is resting behind. Bring the other arm overhead and lengthen from the fingertips to the hip. Then fold and touch wherever it touches. Drop the chin. Feel the line of stretch from the hand to the shoulder and across the back to the hip and down the leg. Final breath here. Release the head, release the forward arm, release the back arm, release the legs, bend the knees, hug it up, and feel the stretch. I feel it mostly in the low back, but see what's true for you. So when I say I feel it in the low back, it feels good. It's the body is saying, yes, I love this stretch. So we'll uncouple and then extend the legs and come into a very informal Paschimottanasana. Leg stretch, back stretch, chin drops, whole spine in stretch again. Breath free. Breath settling. And now we release. Make your way back up to sit and prepare. We're coming into our guided relaxation, coming into Shavasana. So blanket under the knees, under the head, under the feet, whatever works for you. We are settling. We are settling down to the ground and adjusting. Head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, hips, legs, feet. We're settling in to the body. Settling into the body. Find the breath, feel the breath. Any small adjustments to make it better? So we want the body to be able to completely let go. That's what this is all about. Completely letting go. And the process takes us through contract and release. That's how we let go. So we begin with hips and legs. We contract and squeeze every muscle tight. Feel it. We release and feel it let go. And have a breath. Next, we squeeze shoulders. Shoulders squeeze to the ears. Lift the head a bit. Stretch through the fingers. Head down gently. All the rest, let it go. Next, the jaw. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Lips. Press lips. Nose. Wrinkle nose. Eyes. Squint eyes. Squeeze. Prune face. Squeeze. Let it go. Let it soften. Now come back through the body. Make your way back through the body. Start with the toes and with just intention of softening and checking in with toes and arches, with heels and ankles. We're softening. We're softening. Lower legs, calves and shins. Knees softening from the inside. We're softening upper legs, hips, and belly so we can feel the whole lower body completely released. Next, we come aware of the spine. Where the spine rests and touches, where it lifts away, different for each. We all feel shoulders heavy down, arms and hands to the ground. And we notice the fingers, how the fingers have softened and relaxed. That's what we're after, softening and relaxing. We come to the throat and soften, to the lips, soften, to the tongue, floating, to the teeth, not touching. We let the cheeks soften and behind the eyes. Let the brow and scalp soften so the whole body is letting go. Whole body letting go. Become aware of the breath, how the breath is responding. So the body is letting go. The breath is relaxing. And we look deeper, deeper, mind and thought. So sounds may come, it happens. If sounds come and you can stay relaxed, just stay. Thoughts come, it happens. A thought carries you away, come back. Release the thought. Return to the body. Return to the body. Return. Deepest stillness and peace. Just stay. Stay and enjoy that peace. Return to the breath. Return to movement and stretch. Come back into the body. Come back into movement and awareness. Come back as we close. And as we close, I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time. See you then.